It appears that I'm live, actually. Hello. 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 I hope everyone's doing good. Yeah. Hey, hey, what's up, fanboy? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? Sorry for taking forever from streaming. I needed a little bit of time. I've been working on the Instagram. The Instagram's been doing pretty damn good right now, so Instagram is doing pretty good, bro. Pretty damn good. Doing good, that's good. That is good. Follow my TikTok, nice. I don't know how active I'm gonna be on TikTok. I'll have to see. I'm definitely liking Instagram a lot more than TikTok, not gonna lie. So, which is funny. I wasn't expecting to like Instagram as much as I'm liking it, so we shall see. We shall see. But since I have more of a identity of what I want to be doing with things in the future, because that's always something I was lacking, I'm a lot more satisfied with being on other platforms now, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube, I've always just been like, it feels like I'm in a forever state of troubleshooting, figuring out what I actually want to be doing here, you know? So, yeah. I'm glad I've been figuring out a lot more things. So, yippee. Yippee, yippee. Got more gigs? That's good. That's good, that's good. Yeah, best of luck, bro. Best of luck. Yeah, this run's going pretty good so far. Your big brother got married? Oh, wow. That's pretty huge. That's a pretty good gig to have, yeah. Pretty good gig to have. Oh my god, my throat. Said hi, Yosef, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Maybe drink some water. That's what I just did. That is what I just did. Yeah. So, for actual streams, let's talk about this. Let's have a conversation. Because I think I think this is what I'm feeling. I've been heavily debating this for a while, but now I feel like it's a good time just to experiment and do it. Since I kind of figure out what I want to be doing with like shorts and videos, is I want to start bringing the regular streams back. Like for those of you who've been watching me for a very long time, or I mean by long time I mean like on my old channel, I used to do regular streams before shorts. So I'd be streaming games in like the normal like stream aspect ratio, you know, like 1080p regular, right? I'd be doing playthroughs. I was doing like Resident Evil 4, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, stuff like that. So I've been sitting here and I want to do a lot more stuff like that again, and just like play games and just not really care about like things getting like pushed out super well. You know, like the stuff where I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna do good is the Fruit Mountain stuff, right? Fruit Mountain has always been super consistent with me, same with like Sand Tetris and all that different stuff. But I want to experiment with doing just like regular streaming again. It's probably not gonna do good for like the first few months, like genuinely, it's probably just gonna do kind of ass, which I'm fully expecting. But I want to just play some different games, you know, just see how those do. So I'm thinking I might hook up my Wii U and do the HD remake of Wind Waker as a stream. I might do that. I think that might be fun. That, and I've been meaning to replay Resident Evil 4 again, so I kind of want to do that. And then I'm debating on having my Undertale and Deltarune streams for the most part be just regular streams. So if I want to make those into videos, it's like actually like not a pain in the ass to do, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Kind of what I'm thinking right now, you know? I think it's overall a good idea. Sounded way different than now, yeah. I mean, the most popular, are you talking about the most popular short? Because like my most popular short, I was doing an impression. I was doing a impression of like one of my favorite YouTubers, this guy Tony Zarrett. I love watching his shit. He's the king. Like he's one of the kings of comedy on YouTube, like super niche comedy. So yeah, I was kind of rolling with a voice similar to what he was doing, because he's like, oh my god, it's Homestuck, you know, shit like that. He'd be doing that, and I found that so funny. And it was like a in-bit with my roommate at the time, so I was just doing that when I was recording, and that shit was just so funny to us. So yeah, we still do it every now and then. Like I mean, of course I don't live with them anymore, but you know, when we just like, you know, troll around and shit, we still do like that stuff. About 2021 mental. Yeah, I was talking hella nasally with that, so yeah. A lot of this stuff, like, I don't know. I treat content kind of like acting, but I've been doing that much less nowadays. I've been doing kind of just like more of just like what I sound normally. Cause I don't know, I'm getting tired. It gets very draining to just like, cause a lot of streamers, they kind of just like put on a persona, put on like a character and whatever, which I kind of do, you know, like I try to be a lot more chill than how I do get sometimes. Cause I don't know, I don't want to be like too, I don't want to be too loud with content stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's not that fun. It's not that fun anymore. Unless if I feel like organic and genuine about it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. FNAF 2. I was gonna make a short on that. I was gonna record a short about the FNAF 2 meal. Yeah. Also, thoughts on me doing, I don't know if y'all have seen the 2 recent shorts I did, but thoughts on me doing, like, kind of like, more of the discussing modern things that are happening. Because I did that with, my past 2 shorts. And honestly, like, it feels a lot easier to do, but it's also pretty fun. Like, I enjoy, like, editing those, even though they're, like, hella simple. Overall, I enjoyed it, so. I'm just not trying to, like, report on, like, insane slop, you know what I'm saying? I was doing one about Call of Duty, like, a script for it, and I was just like, it just sounded way too generic. I might do one now because the Metacritic scores are, like, finalized, and the user score is, like, absolutely abysmal. So I might do one just for the bit, but we'll have to see. But yeah. Let's just say I've been having a good time recording that. I can't do it. I can't do a short on that. I can't. But ooh. How do I say my opinion? Do I say my opinion? I'm starting to not care as much. Just vocalizing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to not care as much, bro. I don't know, like, that guy's kind of a piece of shit in my eyes, so, that's the, it's the prank guy, so, or the quote-unquote prank guy, so, yeah. Yeah. Kind of a piece of shit. Ooh, you know something I've been debating on doing, which I don't know if I want to? I kind of wanted to... I was trying to figure out a way to talk about both, like, the Game Awards and, I don't know if I should say... Yeah, because I just don't like it. I don't know. I don't like getting involved with this shit. That's always been my thing, like, where I'm just, like, talking about an individual. But I feel like it's unavoidable in the current era, so that's kind of what I've been realizing. The current era of content, it's unavoidable, so... Whatever. Yeah, dude. I was debating on doing 2 things, but I feel like it might not go over well. I was debating on doing a, like, kind of an opinion piece about, like, the Game Awards, because personally, I kind of just... I don't know, I just have a weird opinion about the game, like, these different award shows, both Game Awards and like, Streamer Awards, like, I don't know, bro, like, they just, something off, you know what I'm saying? Oh wow, I'm dead, feels bad. Are you gay? Get off of the internet. Only hearing complaints about Sonic 3. Yeah, it's weird that Sonic 3 isn't on there. For sure. Like, that's just weird. That's not. But what can you do? There's people who are pissed about Arc Raiders not being on there for, like, nominations as well. But I don't know, man. There's people just like, oh, streamer opinions. That's a huge thing going on right now, actually. Like, people are like, it's just like, ooh, brother. How do I say this? How do I say this proper? Okay. Basically, what I find so weird is there's people who are like, oh, who cares what a streamer has to say? Yet, they are doing coverage on said streamer saying certain thing, you know? Like, oh, streamer opinions do not matter, but guys, look at what this streamer said. Wow, I died, that's crazy. That's crazy. My fault, champions. My fault, gamers. Y'all find that weird? I do. I find that weird. See, if I did that shit, I'd be honest, I would say it's for the clout. And to get views on my point. I'll just say it. Because if I did do that, which I'm tempted to do with some things, yeah. I'll say it's for the clout. Could always be right. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Dog, what is that avatar? What's wrong with my... Oh, I'm in the wrong skin. My fault. I didn't even realize. Oh. I selected the wrong one, gamers. There we go. Oh, my fault. Sorry. That your regular? No, this is the new regular one now. The one I was on before was a bit more out there. Yeah, now you see the difference. Yeah, exactly. This is the nerfed one. Yeah, because I noticed that people still would make those comments, but they're like much less with this variant, so yeah, my fault. Sorry that yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm starting to really not care. You know what I'm saying? I'm just starting to... This dude, Instagram has been like... It's actually been crazy. It's been crazy with like the revelations I've been having mentally with Instagram. Because the shit that's doing so well is literally just like the other models. And the thing that like sucks is YouTube gets like tedious with the other models, like streaming and doing videos with them. But it's like when it's like shorts, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I'm like, bro, I need to bring back like regular ones. Did you post them? Yeah, I did. Quite a long time ago. But I unlisted most of them nowadays. You don't use Instagram? Yeah, I don't really scroll through it. I just post on there. Like, from like a person who's just like creating stuff, I'm enjoying it. I mean, it sucks that you can't get paid, but you know, I can link back to like YouTube and shit, so it's not too bad. Wasn't your... Yes, it was a Floppa, and that's what we've evolved from. We've evolved from that in terms of design. And because of the old, like, memes and jokes I was pulling, that's the character, you know? But this isn't the original one. We've gone through quite a few changes, of course, but yeah. What's the game? This is Fruit Mountain. Fruit Mountain. Yeah. What's up, mental? Not much, bro. Not much, just chilling. Just chilling and streaming. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling that, like, I don't know. A lot of people who ask about, like, the avatar and stuff are kind of, like, younger. So, that's what sucks. I'm just like, damn, that is not what I want to be having in my chat. Don't has $1. No, that's not good. That's a donation bait. No, I'm just fucking with you, but yeah, no. So good, bro. My whole thing with short streaming, it's like, you know, of course I love getting donations and whatnot, but it's like it's a fantastic way to get new subscribers. So it's kind of the thing with short streaming. So when I do other stuff, I can actually get ads on it. But YouTube short streams, they do not pay well. Like, holy shit, they do not. But YouTube Shorts nowadays, they pay pretty well. So yeah, the game's a lot of fun. So hi, what's up? How you doing? What is up? How you doing? The PC case came in, nice. Nice. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really like, oof, the Steam machine. People are saying that it's gonna be like a bit more expensive, but like, honestly, bro, last I saw, I mean, I've gone on like a million rants about like how YouTube Shorts is, and I've talked about how a lot of like, a lot of people who are like established, they kind of belittle like how much Shorts pay, which I find really weird, genuinely. Someone who actually like was very transparent about how much they make on Shorts is Just Say Steven. If y'all have seen bro stuff, which that's like nice because you don't really see that from like Shorts people doing that much. They're like talking about how much they like actually generate, and you can generate like a genuine income, you know. Shorts pay, it's like, God, I try not to get into like content talk because I kind of don't like doing it for the most part because it gets like weird sometimes. But yeah, basically Shorts, it's like it pays like nowadays it's more like 27 cents per 1,000 views, but getting 1,000 views is pretty easy nowadays, and that adds up. So like you see Shorts that have like 2 million views, you know, it's a lot of money with something that doesn't take much effort, you know. Like if you just keep making Shorts, it ends up being a lot more profitable than doing regular videos, you know. And that's kind of why I do it, and also I have a lot more fun doing it because you can just experiment with so much different things. So yeah, your voice makes you feel safe. I get that from a lot of people. They're like, oh, you have a calming voice and all this different stuff, so could be more. I mean, you can get like donations and memberships. I'm of the philosophy, like, I think the best way to make content creation like stable is having a mix between ads, but also having affordable things for your viewers to be able to donate. You know what I'm saying? So like I run YouTube memberships at 99 cents. Because if you think about it, if like I have what 65,000 subscribers on this channel, so imagine if like 1/10 of those were $1 to members, you know. Imagine if like Markiplier had 1% of his audience paying $1 a month, you know. That's what I'm saying. Where can I play this game? I believe it's on PlayStation, yeah. I think they made a PlayStation port nowadays. And I'm pretty sure it's on Switch too, so yeah. Hope stream goes well. Yeah, I hope it does too. Hope it remains overall pretty chill today. It's kind of like what I'm hoping for. Nothing too crazy. How do I feel about the game Dispatch? I've seen a little bit of it. I'm not too interested in playing. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't really spark my interest. I mean, the talent, like, I think Aaron Paul is, like, a fantastic actor and voice actor, you know, so. What is your name? Why does it matter? Brother, I'm just streaming. Relax. Dentist today? Damn, that sucks. $2.
You
Holy
can ask
crap.
2 big smackers.
Yippee! Does the amount of time streaming takes up ever bother you? No. No. Yeah, but can you give us every political view? Oh my god. Oh. I'm tempted to say something. Who made my PNG tuber? Dynamotune. Dynamotune made my PNG tuber. Say it. Oh god. Okay. This might be counterproductive, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I kind of find it weird when people obsess over like who you follow. You know, like people treat. There's like, well, when I say people, I don't want to. You know, I'm not gonna say people. I'm gonna correct my stance. Certain individuals, right? If you follow someone on social media, they act like you agree with them, right? And with me, I follow a lot of different people. Not because I agree with them, but because I want to be informed. And I typically am on Twitter. That's like my most used app for scrolling through shit. Because I find like, you know, overall that's where I see most of the stuff that I'm interested in, right? So I had a thing that I had to comment on. I felt like I had to comment on in my Instagram comments about someone who I follow, which is the President of the United States. And someone was like, "Yeah, they're a weirdo because they follow." And I'm like, "Bro, that's something that I've done. I've followed every president on social media." You know what I'm saying? Like, I followed Obama, I followed Biden, like, it's kind of just like what you do to stay in the loop of what's going on. You know, like, yeah, that was my point. I'm like, what's wrong with, like, you know what I'm saying? This is just a bad stream. That's why I was kind of regretting bringing it up, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like whatever. People get kind of weird about it, so. Yeah, it's literally just like, oh, they said this, gotcha, that's it. Doesn't mean that you like stand with someone on something, you know. That was it for me, so. Yeah, I'd rather get it from like the primary than like some like offshoot, you know. That's my whole thing, and if people get weird about it, like, cause I'm pretty sure I've had people like unfollow me over me doing that, and I'm like, Alright, whatever. I think that's pretty much it, so. The primary is lying to you. That's as far as we're gonna go. That's as far as we're gonna go. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, it's like, if I jump any further into it, it's a whole cringe-ass conversation, and I'm not gonna do that, because it's like, I don't know, is grass green? I think grass is green, bro. The last time I checked, the sky is in fact blue. No shit. But anyways, guys, Fruit Mountain, right? I enjoy Fruit Mountain. This is Fruit Mountain. I'm playing Fruit Mountain right now. Grass is yellow? What? That's crazy. Why do I have a GamerSubs container? Because I have a code with GamerSubs. I've had a code with GamerSubs for quite a long time, and I love GamerSubs, so use code mental if you want to try them. I like Meat Canyon's flavor the most. That and Russian Badgers, which is, you know, of course, the guacamole gamer fart, so. So if you like a streamer, or just do chill content like this. I stream, like, mainly right now. My phone's going weird, but yeah. I stream for the most part, and then I do YouTube shorts. I don't really do much like regular videos. Sometimes it's just me like yapping about like an opinion or something. The main thing I'm proud of is that I animate in Blender, but I haven't done much of that because I've been trying to figure out some stuff with like YouTube shit. So yeah, I appreciate the two. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. What's the name of the game? Fruit Mountain. But yeah.
Again, D.
Alright, we'll do another reset. We'll reset again. We'll reset this again just for you. If it'll actually let me. Can I reset? There we go, cool. Epic reset. How do short streams prefer? So the thing about short streams is typically they push out better. But if you're partnered with YouTube, you make a lot more money off of ads on regular streaming. Which I'm gonna start doing regular streaming again because I want to just do games that I like care about more, you know, with that. And I want to do like chill let's plays and just like not care about like if I get like views. Like if I get like 80 views, like who cares? You know, I'm just playing a game that I enjoy and it's for the loyals. And if something happens, then I just like highlight it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of my mindset right now. Because like the main thing that works for my channel is just the short streams like this, and then doing some YouTube shorts, just like talking about shit. So yeah. Can I get a shout out? Fuck no. Nope. Can I get a shout out, please? What's the name of the game? This is Fruit Mountain. I'm trying to read what. I am the guy that asked for an undying tip. Oh, yo. Nice, bro. Holy shit.
What's good one? How have you been? Also, are you sick again? Voice sounded a little different.
Oh, hold on, I'll get that reset for you. I'll get that reset. We'll reset it. I appreciate that. I'm not sick, no. It's just what do you call it? Basically, I don't know. I just had like a cringe conversation earlier, so I'm alright. No, don't reset. Well, I kind of wanted. It was an excuse to reset, so. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, What are your pronouns? Oh, I do whatever. I go by whatever. I don't really care. Shut your ass up. Yeah, bro. But yeah. What's the name of the game? This is Fruit Mountain. Yeah, old man. I was talking about how I'm gonna bring normal streaming back. So yeah. Just make the goal. Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. Don't reset? I won't. Gotcha. Bro, what is being fucking posted right now? What is this? Telling you it never changed. Been a while since I've had a fake person. Yeah. Dude, you were cool. Thanks. Character reminds me of a Subway Surfers character. That's crazy, bro. A sub and come back in a bit. Bet. Google Translate time.
Just got to make that go real quick.
Well, so you've been streaming other than church. I've been mainly just doing Undertale stuff, but I want to bring back the variety that I used to do on Mental. Can you say the game again? Fruit Mountain. There you go, Fruit Mountain. But yeah, I kind of want to, like, I was thinking back, I'm like, damn, like the Wind Waker stream was fun as fuck when I did shit. Resident Evil 4 was fun to do. I kind of want to do that again. And there's some like other stuff that I just want to do and just like try out and just like experiment with. Also, Undertale, I think I'm only gonna do like those like boss fights on short streams because when I was doing Deltarune, my stream kind of did not do the best. Fallout again? I might, because of the Fallout show hype. I think so. I might do like I might continue my randomized character that I have, or I might just restart. I think I'm just gonna restart again. So I do want to do a randomizer and actually finish it, but my random was really bad. It was like a charisma build, and it was really shit. So I'll probably will do another Fallout randomizer stream, so yeah. God of War? I haven't really jumped into God of War. I do want to play Devil May Cry though, because I do have the collection of Devil May Cry on Steam. Bayonetta, I've been wanting to do a replay of, actually. That'd be sick. What else would be good? There's a lot of good games. I kind of want to just like actually jump into Resident Evil because I've talked about it for like so long, doing more Resident Evil stuff, and I just haven't. So, bro, face reveal. Bro, I've shown my face a million times. Oh shit. I played the Borderlands games. I was a huge fan of Borderlands 1.
Nori said, "Gotta run, but IFWU. Take it easy and don't be scared to say what's on your mind, homie."
Don't be scared to say what's on your mind. Yeah, I'm not like scared to say what's on my mind. It's more like formulating it right, because I feel like a lot of people that I've had conversations with, they don't always understand what I say right off rip. You know, that's why I try to be very clear. It's also, how do I put it? I'm American, but my English sucks. You know what I'm saying? So I've got like the vocab of like a 4th grader. Want to hear a dad joke? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Gonna do the entire stream or just... So, I think with like regular Let's Plays, I'm gonna, like regular shit, it's like I'm just gonna do normal streams, right? But no, you can just say you're American. We get no, you don't understand. I grew up in the South, so there's a difference. I mean, like if you grew up in like Washington, for example, you're kind of educated, but you know, there's a difference, and that's something that I think a lot of people need to understand. Florida, Georgia, Alabama, like all these different places, like it's like the South is like South, the North, the Midwest, all the different places, right? Very different. And there's people who are like, oh, like I'm, you know, I'm like French, I'm English, I'm German, right? If you take the size of like Texas on the map, you see what I'm saying? Like if you were to compare, Texas is like 3 countries. Like the actual like size of Texas, that shit is huge. You know what I'm saying? Like cultures are kind of similar with different states, but they are vastly different. So holy combo. You blind? What? What happened? Did I miss something? Oh. Yeah, literally you drive 12 hours and you're still in Texas. Yeah, like, isn't it like a few hours for some people to drive from point A to point B? For certain things. But like certain countries, it's not like that far of a drive. But you know, I remember being with some buddies, and we drove from Florida all the way to Alabama, and that was like 13 hours. So that shit's always crazy. What game? Fruit Mountain. Fruit Mountain. Driving from Washington to yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit's long, you know, like it takes forever. Worst part, people can't drive for yeah. Oh man. Bro, there needs to be like a genuine tier list of like worst American drivers. Because from the places I've been in my life, I'd say North Carolina was really good. Like, people knew how to drive. There was no bullshit. But like, God, man, some states are just ass when it comes to driving. So, worst Jersey. I've never been to Jersey. I've been to New York. I've never been to New York City, but I've been to New York. I've been to a decent chunk of like up north, but I've never been to Jersey. Well, no, I had a layover for a flight in Jersey, but that I didn't like drive or be there or whatever, you know, so. Worcester, New York, New Jersey, Cali, and Florida. I might throw Washington in there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd throw Washington in the mix. Just because of the city. Like, holy shit, bro. People are horrible drivers over there. It's actually insane. That and the roads are just like shit. Like you don't have proper lighting, so like driving in the dark, it's like GG. What part of Washington? Like Seattle. I've been to Seattle quite a few times, and that shit is ass for driving. It is so bad. Whenever I'd be in Seattle, I would just walk. I would not even mess around with driving. So, yeah. Seattle drivers are like a combination of like, how do I put it? They drive like how some of the worst Florida drivers do, but they're like more inconsistent, if that makes sense. So with a Florida driver, they're always like fast and like selfish, typically, like really fast. A lot of speeding happens in Florida, but with Washington, it's kind of like the opposite. Like you don't know when they're gonna go fast, and you don't know when they're gonna go slow. They just are like, they will go like 40 miles above the speed limit, and then just randomly go like 20 below. Just on a dime, and it's like weird. And that's like, you gotta think of the terrain as well. To be doing that type of shit, you gotta be like oh man. I can't talk for much of like the rest of the state because I haven't really been like inside of like Washington, like state, really. So, but Seattle, like driving was just horrible, bro. Even when I take Uber, like my Ubers were just like always telling me, they're like, you know, they're like, look at what this idiot is doing, and I'm like, yeah. Like my Ubers are having road rage, bro. Scotland's beautiful. Damn. Bro, thinking about scenery, I need to go to North Carolina again at some point. North Carolina is so beautiful. Like, holy shit. No wonder why Mr. Beast lives there, man. Good evening. Yo, how you doing? So I was in Texas. Damn. I've only been to Texas for a layover for a flight. Good evening from Alaska. Yo, what's up? Keep popping up on every time you search me on Google. That's crazy, bro. What does Google tell you? What does Google tell you about me? What is Google saying about the mental psycho? What it should be saying is that I'm hungry as fuck, because I am, not gonna lie. I gotta think about what I'm gonna have for dinner at this point. What am I gonna eat? What do I eat? It says I love glizzy. Oh, okay. I still gotta make that hot dog video. I've like written a script for it like 4 times, and it's just all been like, I don't know. I'm too inside of my head with this shit, bro. I'm too inside of my head. That's what happens, bro. When you care too much about numbers, you kind of just like actually go insane. this might be the run. Yep. Damn. Damn. What did this stream peak at today? Oh, what? I didn't even realize we peaked at like 2,600 viewers. That's holy shit. That's funny. That's funny, bro. I didn't even pay attention. That's funny, guys. Holy shit. Steak medium rare. Am I gonna get killed for saying this? But I kind of like my steak medium. I kind of like it medium. But if I had to choose between medium rare or well done, I would choose medium rare. If I was like put into that debate, but just honestly and sincerely, I'm a medium enjoyer when it comes to steaks. Burgers, I like well done. I like well done burgers. I don't like the burger juice. It's always something that pisses me off. When I'm eating a burger and my face just gets like burnt. It ruins it, bro. There's people who are like, oh, that's part of the enjoyment. I'm like, what's enjoyable about your face being completely greasy? We're talking about food, and here I am starving. Damn. Like smash burgers? I need to make more of those, just in general, so. Bro, please stop talking. What am I supposed to do? Just like not communicate? Just sit here. Oh, let me put on the tung 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 sahur music. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, tung 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 tung. There you go. There's your normal stream on YouTube Shorts. There you go. Mental has fallen off. Bro became one with the brain rots. Love your stream. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Yo, by the way, go follow me on Instagram, by the way. Mental __ XD. Yes. Go follow me. Go follow me right now. Am I living? Dude, you are so blessed. Like, actually, don't look it up. Just, this is one of the things that you want to stay ignorant on. Trust. Don't look it up. Preserve your innocence. What game is this? This is Fruit Mountain. I'm not get banned, but the avatar, I would. Are you gonna get banned? Probably not. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that being your first message, but you know what I'm saying. I think you can do better, but you know. I just want a different brain rot. Trying to question, but I am a pulled pork enjoyer. I love a good pulled pork. That is like, if a Toriel cosplayer wanted to win my heart, she'd have to take me to a barbecue restaurant. And something I enjoy is I kind of like spicy barbecue sauce on pulled pork. I've been doing that with like places, and oh my god. Of course, bros. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. But yeah, dude. Spicy barbecue sauce? Holy shit. You make sandwiches with it? Um, what? I mean, I sometimes I make my own pulled pork, but I like if I'm doing my old pulled pork, I'm doing something inspired off of like brown sugar bourbon, or just like brown sugar in general, because like brown sugar is just like so good on pork, super underrated. I'm just gonna like ban this person for spamming really quick. Okay, you got your dopamine. But anyways, yeah. Last time I had home cooked pulled pork, we did a brown sugar spice rub. So yeah, might have to get me the recipe. I think I posted my one recipe in the Discord at some point. Yeah. What is world record? I don't know the current one right now, but it's really high. It's like way higher than what I've gotten. So I need to grind. But yeah, yeah, I just would use like a bunch of different spices, and I made my own rub. But like doing like the kind of like the pre-done rubs, like if you go with like a brown sugar rub, it's not that bad. Then of course you're gonna want to like chop up some onion and throw in some like garlic in the if you do like the slow cooker, you're definitely gonna want to like throw that in for sure. Oh damn, I thought that would connect. Thought I'd be able to get that to connect. We do this. That's hella good right now, yeah. Dude, I'm a pulled pork enthusiast. I love pulled pork, bro. That is my shit. Did I draw my avatar? No. Dynamo Toon did, but we kind of came up with it together. This one he had more like creative liberty on, but the other ones I was like a bit more involved with the thought process. I gave bro some like things that I wanted, and he just went like wild and free with it, which it came out awesome. Not gonna lie. So I'm happy. I'm so happy. Bit. Dude, imagine like if I got a Steam machine pre-order for Christmas. Think about that. Think if I did that. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like with me and streaming, I think I would enjoy doing regular gaming a lot more, because with me on like a single setup right now, there's so much just bullshit troubleshooting that I have to do. And that's the thing that I hate so much about PC gaming. With the Steam machine, it would literally just be like I plug in my controller, get the capture card set up, and that's it. I would love that. How much do I think it's gonna be? Oh wow. I appreciate the donation. I think it's probably gonna be like
Enrique.
It's probably gonna be like 800. I think the absolute most they'll charge for it is like 1,200. Absolute most, but I think it's gonna be 800 just to fuck with Microsoft. Not gonna lie. Getting a PC for streaming, yeah. With getting a PC for streaming and then just running a capture card, it's not that bad. You can't play Bad Monday Sim on a Steam machine. But I can do, what the hell am I playing? I am playing Fruit Mountain. This game's pretty good. Pretty good game. Pretty good. But yeah. Dude, oh man, I want a Steam machine so fucking bad. I can't even lie. I'm just thinking about it now. Gaming without Windows. Oh, bro. I can join the Linux enthusiasts without having to run Linux as my main OS. Holy shit. Think about it. Think about it right now. The specs released for it, they're overall pretty good. I personally don't think they're like too crazy, but I think they're good for what it is. Like I think they're really good for what it is, and that's like kind of like all I care about for like the next like several years. Not gonna lie. Like, can that shit run the Oblivion remaster? You know, can it run Oblivion Master at 1080? I personally just give a shit about 1080p 60 because that's what I stream in. You know, I do 1080p 60. So if I can do 1080p 60, then I'm chilling. That's all I really care about. I'm not the big like visual enthusiast with my gaming. I care more about performance and stability. Not necessarily. I care about stability. That's the main thing I care about with games. Like I want a stable frame rate, but I also want it to not look like complete ass. But with a lot of games, in order to do that nowadays, because they have all this stupid shit like all the ray tracing and all that, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with your settings, because things just aren't really that optimized. You know what I'm saying? Pancakes are awful, so I'm a pancake enjoyer. I like Swedish pancakes actually. I'm a Swedish pancakes enjoyer. I like those. If you haven't had Swedish pancakes, you gotta try them. They're really good. Hello, Yosef. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? This looks like it would be in Pokemon. It's crazy that I've heard a lot of people say that. Have you ever seen the streams where it's like, oh my god, you mean? You can't tell the difference between high and medium. A lot of it's in the shadows and reflections. That's kind of like the big difference. You're from Sweden? Oh, nice. I gotta go to Sweden at some point. How sharp can a shadow get? I've seen the difference in Blender with stuff, and it can get pretty sharp. There's a lot of things that can be done, but it's like, same time, it's like, are a lot of those important in a game? It depends. It depends on like the scenery. I always enjoy games that have a really good cartoon aesthetic to them, where they're not fully realistic. I think that's something that I really like about a lot of Valve's games, specifically stuff like Team Fortress 2. It's got a really good art style that's pretty timeless, even though the game came out, what, 2007? You know, like, very timeless art style, and I think that's very important in a lot of modern games because they're just so focused on like ray tracing and DLSS and all this different shit. They make these games that are hyper realistic that don't have like a genuine sense of self, you know? It sucks. I really don't like that in the direction. It's just, the games play good, right? But it's just way too much asking for graphics. So true. Yeah. Like, there's so many games nowadays that came out where I just see it, and if you were to give me a zoomed in screenshot, I couldn't tell you the game. I couldn't tell you what it was. Like, if you were to give me like 5 different games that came out recently, and it's like a zoomed in screenshot, I couldn't tell you. Because they just all look so similar. Like, so many games just look like the exact same visually. But of course, like, I'm talking about like art direction, not like how games are, so, you know, gameplay can be vastly different, but it just looks the same. That's my whole argument. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go and chill for now, because I am starving. I'm very hungry. I'm gonna make myself some food. So yeah, I appreciate y'all so much for coming through. And I am gonna start doing more of these vertical streams and also regular ones. So I might do a community post in a bit about regular streaming, just to, like, I don't know, let people know that I'm gonna start doing that again. But yeah, appreciate y'all so much. Go watch my shorts, and if you haven't subscribed, then subscribe and check out my Instagram, mental__XD. Instagram's been going kind of crazy as of late, so that's pretty freaking sweet. I'm gonna check the Instagram right now. Yeah, see, I'm pretty good. Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. But anyways, hope you have a great one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.